Everyone needs grace. God's gift to us sinners of love and forgiveness that none of us could ever do anything to deserve. I wasn't raised in a Christian home, but I thought I had my life all together. I had it all planned out and I was independent. And sure, I heard stories about God, but I really didn't think I needed him as long as I had a supportive family that loved me. And in short, I was just very prideful and selfish and tended to be judgmental. But the illusion of a perfect family was shattered by divorce and drug and alcohol abuse, and it just seemed like my whole world was turning upside down, and like the bottom was dropping on everything. I didn't know where to turn. But then I met Jesus, and in the midst of all those family issues, he picked me up and he showed me a different way. He showed me that my way would fail every time, no matter how much I planned or how much I seemed to succeed in those plans. And he showed me that I didn't have to fear the bottom dropping out with him because he'd be my foundation who never fails. Sure, I knew that most kids that came from situations like mine would just end up in the sin that caused their families to fall in the first place. And I deserved to just be left on my own in my sin and in my broken home, but in his grace, he picked me up. And it further shows how amazing he is that the family members of mine that were stuck in sin have now turned their lives over to him as well. And it's all by his amazing grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. are forever mine.
So did you find it yet?
Find what?
You know what I'm talking about. Something to fill emptiness.
I thought I was doing that.
Nope, never met a person yet who doesn't have an emptiness like this.
I tried to find my video game.
Obviously that didn't work.
Well, it seemed to work for a little bit, but as soon as we got a high score, the challenge was gone and the emptiness came back. So I tried gambling. That left me empty and broke.
I know what you mean. I tried filling mine with TVs and movies.
That didn't work either?
No, usually I didn't even get out of the movie theater until the emptiness just came creeping back in.
Did you find anything for the emptiness?
Yeah.
Well, I tried drugs and alcohol, and that seemed to work for a long time. But I found out that all it was doing was numbing me. As soon as I sobered up, the emptiness was still there. Plus, some new problems I caused when I was high. It made the emptiness worse than before.
Me too, except I tried to fill it with relationships. I thought if I have enough friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, it doesn't matter. Maybe the emptiness will go away.
You've still got the emptiness. Relationships obviously didn't work.
No, they didn't. So then I tried sex. It seemed to work real well at first, but looking back on it, it was just like your drugs and alcohol. It just numbed me for a little bit, and then in most cases ruined what few good relationships I had. The emptiness got worse instead of better.
Well, keep looking. There's got to be something to fill this emptiness.
Don't count on it. I even tried what the intellectuals tried.
What's that?
Philosophy. I tried reasoning away the emptiness first by denying that it even existed. But that's like denying a stone in your shoe. Reality just creeps in.
Still empty, huh?
Yeah. But I really thought I had it when I stumbled onto religion.
Religion. Yeah, I never tried that.
Don't bother. It leaves you just as empty as drugs and alcohol. Actually, it's worse. It gives you a false hope that someday your emptiness will be filled. If you're good enough, if you keep enough rules. But on a bad day, and let up a little, you never know if what you worked for is all gone. It's hopeless.
How about you? You find anything?
And what?
Oh my goodness. She doesn't have the emptiness.
The what?
The emptiness, like this.
Oh, that. Sure, I have that. But it's been filled already.
How?
What?
This is a hoax, isn't it?
A hoax? I don't know what you mean.
You're one of those salesmen trying to sell something you can't control, isn't it?
Either that, or she's one of the few people in the world born without this emptiness.
But how?
No, I can assure you that everyone in the world is born with the emptiness.
Then what'd you fill it with?
I filled it with the person who created it.
I'm sorry, but I tried relationships and they just don't fill it, no matter how intimate they are.
No, you misunderstood me. I didn't say relationship. I meant one relationship.
That's hogwash. I tried relationships with boys and girls and nothing works.
Near as I can tell, the person who created us with an emptiness that only he himself could fill.
Oh, you're talking about the God thing. I tried that. I tried all the religions in the world, and none of them have worked. None.
That's your problem. I'm talking about a personal relationship with the creator of the universe.
Next, she's going to ask us for a donation.
Hang on a second, I want to hear this.
Yeah, me too. But listen, I've tried rules, rituals, and good works, but none of them have brought me closer to God. None.
There's your problem.
What?
You don't establish a relationship with your mother or your sister through rules, rituals, and good deeds. You're just related to them, aren't you?
I still don't get it. If I can't relate to God through my rules, rituals, and good works, then how can I relate to Him?
You have to know who he is. He's not just a cosmic force.
So you're saying God's a real person?
Yes, and 2,000 years ago, he transformed himself into a human being.
She's talking about Jesus.
He's a Jesus freak.
You can minimize him and trivialize him all you want to, but he is the only thing that can fill the emptiness.
You know, you don't have to do any good deeds to get the emptiness filled?
No. You've got to do something. Nobody gives away anything free anymore.
Well, yeah, there's a cost. First, you have to admit that your best attempts have failed miserably, and you're willing to give up the struggle to do it on your own. Second, you have to know who he is and why he created you with that emptiness. He created it so that he can fill it himself.
And here we go with the recruitment speech.
Nobody's holding a gun to your head. He's not going to force you to serve him. You have to give up the struggle to do it on your own, and the emptiness will be filled. It's that simple.
All you have to do is become a slave.
Hey, everybody's a slave to something or somebody. What'd you become a slave to in order to fill the emptiness?
Philosophy and religion.
TV and movies.
Video games and gambling.
Relationships and sex.
Drugs and alcohol.
So choose this day whom you will serve.
But how do you know we won't get taken in again?
Yeah, how do we know this isn't just another cruel slavery, slave trafficking, drugs and alcohol?
Did drugs and alcohol die on the cross to pay for your stupid choices?
You really did that? She's got a point there.
Tell us more about this.